Hey, good morning, guys. Morning, family. Happy Monday. It's Reggie Pegues. Once again, prosperinDad.com. And we're continuing our You Are Worthy broadcast this morning. I hope you had a tremendous weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. I went to a seminar, a wealth summit actually with Damon John, hosted by Damon John and of Shark Tank, and Barbara Cochran from Shark Tank was there too, and there were other tremendous speakers. And I just picked up all the nuggets that were dropped, and it was really cool. I got to network and meet some people. I went with one of my young ladies that I mentor and coach, and we hadn't hung out in about a year, so we went. It was great. I ran into some people who have actually been following me on Facebook through my Facebook lives, and that was awesome too. So people were coming up to me, kind of felt like a little bit like a celebrity, and because they were like, "Hey, I watch your lives," and different things like that. So it's so good. So guys, this morning again, if you're watching me on YouTube, we're over here now on Facebook Live. So as you come on, guys, on Facebook Live, type in the comments and let me know where you're watching me from. Also, if you're new, type new in the comments. And if you're watching live, type live. If you're watching the replay, type replay. Okay? Guys, today we're going to talk about, as you can see in the discussion, description, I'm sorry. As you can see in the description, we're going to talk today about why knowing your purpose is the key to happiness. Why knowing your purpose is key to happiness. Do you know why you're here? Do you actually know why you're here? And the reason why I asked that question is the majority of us, we go through life not knowing why we're here. We go through life not knowing what our purpose is. We go through life feeling that there's something more. We go through life yearning for more. But one of the major things that happens to us is we go through life and we become conformed. We live our lives in conformity, meaning that we're doing things and not knowing exactly why we're doing them. And that's conformity. If you take a poll of 20 people in general, and you ask them, one of the things that the majority of us have in common is that we've all go to work, have jobs, or had jobs, right? But one of the things that we do is, if you ask 20 people, why do you go to work? 19 out of 20 have no idea. Now, we will all say that we go to work because some people use to pay bills. Well, paying bills is a reason. It's not a why. Okay? If you're getting any value, type value. If you understand what I'm saying, type value or give me some thumbs right here. That's a reason. It's not a why. Why you do something is what motivates you, what drives you, what gets you going, what pushes you to do it. Okay? Quick story. People ask, particularly because if you follow me, you know that I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner, and I am a coach and I'm a mentor. I'm all these things. And a lot of good morning, Anna. Good morning. Thank you for joining. A lot of the people that I work with have asked me, because in the industry or in self-development, the self-development gurus and all this other stuff, they're always like, know your why. You got to know your why. Why are you doing this? Why, and then, everybody wants to have these altruistic reasons. Oh, I'm doing it for I want to, do it for charity, or I'm doing it for this reason and that reason, and they all might be good. But here's what I've learned about your why. the real thing about your why is your why has to connect with you emotionally. You know, for example, many of us don't know the distance between your brain and your heart is actually 15 inches. And those two things, those two most powerful things, they have to line up. Your heart has to line up with your brain, and your brain has to line up with your heart. But a lot of us are not connected. We're not in alignment with ourselves. And it's because of conformity. A lot of people, you know, we go to work because that's what we know. You know, our parents did it. Their parents did it. Everybody that we know does it. But have you ever really stopped to ask yourself why you go to work? So, like I said, today we're talking about why knowing your purpose is the key to happiness. So I have 3 tips, as always, for you guys. And the first thing, I want you to ask yourself this. Well, a lot of people ask me this question, particularly a lot of my coaching clients, they ask me, well, Reggie, how do you know your purpose? How do you know? How did you discover your purpose? Well, first, to discover our purpose, it's probably something very unassuming that you've been doing all your life, and it brings you joy and happiness, but you never realized that possibly that was your purpose because we've been conditioned to be focused on other things. So, identifying your purpose comes from that thing that you do easily. For me, teaching comes easily for me. Coaching comes easily for me. Mentoring comes easy for me. For you, it might be doing hair. It might be cooking. It might be solving people's problems or questions. It might be your ability to read. It might be your ability to communicate. It's something that you do very easily, that comes to you naturally, that you don't have to think about. And generally, a lot of people miss out on what their purpose is because they don't think that that particular skill or ability has value because it comes so easily. We think that the most valuable things in life are the things that we spend money on. But realistically, the most valuable things that we have in life have come to you freely. Your life was given to you freely. Your thoughts, your ability to think, hey, good morning, Eddie. Your ability to think was given to you freely. Your ability to process information and think and move about and converse and breathe and blink and all these marvelous things that our bodies can do was given to you freely. But we value the things that are really of no value. Like, okay, we all need income. But if you understand really what money is supposed to do, money is not to buy things. Money is to create more money so we can actually be of service to others. That's the real purpose of money. And in that, we are able to create a life that we want to live. But money is actually meant not for what it can buy, but what it can do, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, type it in the comments. Type that it makes sense, all right? Drop, makes sense in the comments. So we get caught up on what money can buy, but in actuality, it's about, hey, Tony, good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. We get caught up about what money can buy, but it's really about what money can do. I'll give you an example. What has money done for me? Okay, once I learned this basic principle, what money has done for me is it's allowed me to create a lifestyle for my daughter and myself where I'm able to spend more time. Money buys time. Money buys convenience. Money buys availability. Do I appreciate the things money can buy? Sure. But it's not the things that money can buy. It's what money can do for me. And money has taken me out of the workplace where I don't have to punch a clock anymore. Money allows me to travel when I want to. Good morning, Jolie. Thank you for joining. Money allows me to travel when I want to. Money creates freedom. So it's more about what money does for me than what it can buy me. Because my thought process is about purchasing material things has changed. Good morning, Derek, good to see you. It's changed because, see, since we're conditioned to be consumers, we're taught to go spend our valuable time, work a job, do that for 40 some odd years, take that money, pay bills, buy stuff, and that's all good. Every person that's under the sound of my voice right now, those who are watching live, and again, if you just coming on, type in the comments, let me know where you're viewing me from, because I love to say good morning, Randy Logan. Type in the comments, let me know where you're viewing me from, because I love to answer after I'm done. I always like to go back and review. If you're watching live, obviously type live. If you're watching replay, type replay. Hit the notification button, and also share this. So what I'm saying is, when I learned what money can do for me, it became that much more important, because everyone should be happy. Everyone should have the things that they want. But when you have a consumer mindset, it keeps you in the rat race. It keeps you in the rut. Instead of learning wealth values, wealth creations, instead of learning, and they're not secrets, but learning what wealthy people do, we work hard, play hard, spend hard, stay broke. We can retrain ourselves to think of other ways to take the money that we earn and put the money to work. And that's really the basic difference between wealthy people and poor people, is that it's what they do with their money. We get our money and we spend it. Wealthy people take their income and they invest it to create more money, so then they can go and purchase the things that they want. For example, my mindset now is, before, let's say I wanted a new car, right? I would go and get my credit and save money, and I would spend all my money. Wealthy people don't spend their money. They use OPM, other people's money. They use leverage. So now my thought process is, if there's something like, for example, I'm taking my daughter to Disney for a week this year for vacation. So I could have taken my tax money and just paid for the trip. Instead of doing that, I create money in my businesses to pay for that. Does that make sense? So if you guys are getting value, let me get some likes or some hearts right here. So I don't want to keep you guys long. So like I said, I parked here for a minute because we really need to know our purpose. What is our purpose? Why are we here? Why did God allow you to get up this morning? Point number 2 is, what do we do with it? We use our purpose to really enrich the world, to contribute, to universally tithe to the universe. So by contributing to prosperity, prosperity pays us back, if that makes sense to you guys. So what do we do with it? We contribute. We take our purpose and we contribute to prosperity so we can enjoy prosperity. And my last point is, once you find your purpose and you're living and walking in your purpose, it will bring you joy. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we all want? We want to be happy. We really want to be happy. But when we're living our life in conformity and we're just in the machine, it's like, that's why, like, The Matrix is one of my, the first one was the best, but that series, that you're being plugged into the machine and then unplugging and getting a new reality, writing your own narrative, taking control of your life. That, movie to me symbolizes you are the one. Each and every one of you that's listening to me now, those who will be watching the replay, You are the one. Guys, that's why you're worthy. You're worthy to have the life that you want. You're worthy to have the outcomes that you want to enjoy. You're worthy to do the things that you want to do in your life. But it starts with being 100% responsible. Okay? On that note, guys, listen. Go over to my YouTube channel, Hollis205 on YouTube. Like this video today. Like whatever video that you watch over there. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button so when I upload new content, you are the first to know. Hit the notification button here, guys, particularly if you want to be part of my You Are Worthy broadcast Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern. And like and share this video today because somebody you know needs a word today. Guys, as always, I appreciate you. I hope that you had a great weekend. I hope that you have a phenomenal Monday. It's like real rainy today, but still, it's a bright day. Each day is what you make it. Remember, you are worthy. And as always, may God continue to bless you. And I'll talk to you on Wednesday.